Whoop-de-whoop. Here we are, regular girls, hitting the ground running.
Hitting the ground running. Welcome back, Renee.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We couldn't get our shit together, meaning mostly me, but we're back together and I'm happy about it.
Me too. I'm always happy about it. And what's even more exciting, we just discussed, is that tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to be coming to Toronto. So it's going to be great.
We're going to be reunited. I'm going to have to put an outfit together.
Yep.
I'm really going to have to bring my A game to you because right now my hair's in a clip and I'm sweating so much.
Oh my God. I just got back from going to Target, Petco, and Sprouts. And I am also very hot right now.
Oh my God. That's so many errands.
I know, but here's the thing. So I left. I need to buy a mop because my floors are filthy. Because my mom is here visiting. She was watching Blue while we were away doing SummerSlam. So she's been here, but she has her dog, who's just a puppy. She's only 4 or 5 months old. And I feel like there's little dribbles of pee everywhere. So I'm going to clean the floors right after this.
That's nice.
And by that, I think I can actually hear my mom pouring the water, which means she's probably doing it right now.
Oh, that's even nicer.
Isn't it great? So went to Target, picked up a bunch of stuff. I'm really starting to get back into wanting to do home stuff, which I will get to in mere moments. But so we're going to Petco with her, and it's their adoption day. I was a fraction away from bringing home a new dog. I held the dog. I was drawn to it immediately.
Really?
And I was going to take her. I was going to do it. And she was, but then they told me she was already adopted. So I got robbed. I got robbed of the puppy. And do I need another dog in my life? Oh my God, no.
No.
Not at all. But so she was legit the size of my palm.
What kind of dog was she?
It was a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix, maybe.
Oh.
But just had those big ears. She was Chihuahuas are usually really shaky and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not. She was lovely, and she gave me little kisses with her little puppy breath. So I'm manically calling John. I'm like, SOS, a dog needs to come home. And he was out jogging and had no time for my bullshit.
Oh, he was like, absolutely not. Was he like, absolutely not. This is not happening.
Yeah, so I was trying to explain to him, I was pleading with him about how dire the situation was for this sweet little puppy. He was in the middle of jogging, so he really didn't care. And then I just got a text from him, don't you dare come home with a dog. That's how marriage is supposed to go.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to want to bring home dogs, and they're supposed to pretend they hate it, and then they love it.
They love it.
He got away by the skin of his teeth today, but it'll happen one day. I can't wait for the day that I bring home a dog, and he'll roll his eyes, and then he will love it. He's like the dog whisperer. Dogs love John. Oh, yeah, big time.
It's because he's like a calm presence. You know what I mean?
I'm the opposite. I'm like, come here. I'm giving that forceful energy where I want all of their love and attention.
Oh, yeah. Vic does not enjoy my vibe. He's like, absolutely not, ma'am. Absolutely not. And I'm like, okay.
Blue tolerates me when he's tired. I mean, he loves me, but when he's tired, he puts up with me. But he doesn't like to cuddle all that much.
No. I'll get a cuddle in the morning, but that's
it.
Yeah. So I'm just too much, and I understand that. My voice is just simply too much as well, I will say.
Hey, it's fine. But it's okay. You provide him a nice household, and your house actually looks really cute. Your apartment looks lovely. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to give you a little internet tour. I've had some people over, and it was really funny because they were saying I was minimalist, and I was like, I just don't have anything. But I was like, if I could jam the walls with garbage, I would. But I just went plant shopping. And not to brag, I'm covered in cactus spurs.
Ooh.
I reached my arm in to get a cactus, and it's all over my sweater, and it's been stabbing me for 3 hours.
They're hard to get out. Very troublesome.
But I just bought a bunch of plants, and they're so freaking expensive.
Yes. Oh, my God. Plants are insanely expensive. I actually just bought some fake ones at Target because they have really great fake cactus.
Really?
They look amazing. And again, John is always harping on me because I kill every plant that comes into the house. Yeah. He's like, you've done it again. And we just have not been home much this past month. But
yeah, how could you keep it alive? It makes no sense.
Cactuses are meant to thrive in harsh conditions, right?
Well, I'm trying to buy a cactus, but does Blue eat the cactus or he has no interest?
No interest.
Right. I'm just like nervous about the day I come home and the cactus is dead because they're really expensive. Like I was gonna buy a really nice one for like $100, but I was like, what if the dog ate it? I would be like beside myself.
Yeah, I don't think a dog would mess with a cactus. I mean, they're not really that enticing to an animal, I don't think.
Well, I hope not.
But they are expensive. We have like a 14-foot cactus in our living room. Yeah. That I got for like $250. What a steal.
And that is an actual steal because there's little tiny ones at this plant place near my house, and it was like $150. I was like, this is a baby.
I know. It's crazy how expensive they are, but this one was like inside their little like the greenhouse area. Right. And it was just like sitting there all alone, and it was already giant, and that's why I had that my heart set on putting a giant cactus in our house. And lo and behold, I found one for cheap, and they came and they potted it and they brought it in my living room and did the whole thing, and I've been living a happy life ever since.
Well, that's just not. You know what I need to do? I need to up my like pot game because I just have the terracottas because I simply.
But how expensive are pots? Insane. Everything's expensive. Insane. Everything's expensive. It's crazy.
Too much. It's too much. And then I was embarrassed by how much I got to the till and I did the math wrong and I was like, pardon, and then I just paid it because I was embarrassed. And
you can't renege on that. I did that with sheets one time at West Elm. I bought 2 sets of bedding that I could have swore was like 50% off, and it was not. And what are you gonna do? I guess here's my card.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's stressful. I will say I just went to IKEA and bought new sheets just to have another set. Did not pay attention to the thread count. I am sleeping in a scratchy situation.
Oh, boo. That sucks.
I did hear about a hack where if you wash them with baking powder and vinegar, it actually softens them. And they did this blind feel test, and no one could tell. So
where did you get this information from? Where did you watch this blind test?
Well, I did a little internet search of SOS, my sheets are trash. And someone, there was like this linen, there was like a lifestyle blog that was like, oh, they had these really expensive sheets and cheap sheets. And they washed the cheap sheets in baking soda and then vinegar. And no one could tell the difference. It softens them completely.
Wow. What a life hack. You guys, are you hearing this information?
If
you have shitty sheets, Stacey is here to fix it.
I'm here to fix it. And I also did watch a YouTube video on why your jeans are not working for you. And I learned a whole lot.
Break it down, sister. I need answers.
So this girl was like, these are me in ill-fitting jeans. And she was like a curvy girl, whatever. Like normal body. But she looked not great. Then she put on her favorite jeans, and she looked like 15 pounds thinner. She looked amazing. Her butt looked lifted. It was crazy. And she was like, this is why jeans suck. So she was like, the space between your crotch and the end of the zipper it has to be non-existent.
Wait, what?
So when you look at your jeans, when you look at jeans and you have like the zipper. Yeah. So I didn't even realize this, but she's like, oftentimes there's a massive space between the end of the zipper and then like your crotch, which makes you have an instant camel toe.
Oh, so and it also will give you a fupa.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I fucking hate a fupa. I hate the fupa.
The fupa exists in so many jeans because that is the space.
The fupa's never been in.
So then she was recommending these Club Monaco jeans or whatever. But I think Levi's also, I think the space ratio is small. And then the butt.
That's why Levi's tried, tested, and true.
Yeah. And then the and then the butt, it was like the pocket size and where it hangs. So the pockets actually have to be pretty centered. And it makes your butt look not saggy. Because you know how mom jeans, like sometimes the pockets are separated. And then also you just have a wide load.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, that's just what it is. Load. It's like beep beep. I'm backing up.
I think when you look at the idea of wearing the mom jean, I want to look like Cindy Crawford in the 90s.
Yeah,
I want to look like Nikki Taylor. Yeah, that's the look I'm going for. But you put it on sometimes, and I'm like, no, I look like I have my dad's ass.
Yeah, exactly, because the pockets are too big and they're not centered, and it widens you out. She showed it, and I was horrible. Like, oh my god. And then she also said everyone's ruining their jeans by putting them in the dryer, especially if they have stretch, because you're just melting the elastic.
Oh, that makes sense. I used to never put my jeans in the dryer, and now I just throw everything in the dryer willy-nilly. But I used to always kind of adhere to that. But, I mean, I don't even separate my whites from my darks. I'm a bullshit. No, it's all in there.
It's all going.
Everything's gray. It's all shades of gray. Yeah, literally.
I'm not playing around. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, this is information I have. She likes these $300 Club Monaco jeans and swears by them, and they looked amazing. But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna put my jeans in the dryer, and let's see how she goes.
I do think jeans are a good investment though, because if you get the right jean, they're better over time. They get better. They wear down better. They take to your body. That's where I need my Levi mom jeans to get, because they're not there and they make my life a living, breathing, sweltering hot hell.
Because they're too small, right?
Well, no, but then I bought the bigger size and they're too
big.
They just don't have any stretch. So it's a tough life to live.
Oh, listen, I'm wearing the mom jeans from Topshop. The belt loop ripped. I look like a mom who's lost her kids at the zoo now. But I bike around the city and I cannot with my mom jeans. There's just no stretch in them and it is impossible.
Listen, between that and your Burke, you would be a disaster.
It would be. Oh, God.
You couldn't do it. No, I wouldn't wish that upon my enemy. Actually, I would, but.
I would wish upon a mom jean bike ride to many enemies, but I can't.
Especially like that thick zipper on your vagine. Troublesome. The inner thigh, no.
Well, I actually, I ripped my inner thigh on my bike, like from the mom jean fiasco. So now I'm like biking in shorts, and I tried to make jean shorts. Let's just say one leg is longer than the other. It was pointed out to me. It's a big disaster.
Why don't you bring back, well, they are apparently back, and I don't agree with this, but the bike short.
I know, I should bring the bike short back.
I hate that people wear the bike short. I hate that look. I hate it the same amount that I hate tiny glasses. And fashion needs to start moving in a different direction.
Oh, I am so over the ugly sneaker, thin glass or tiny glasses. I can't. Guys, stop. Just stop wearing ugly shoes.
Please
like, I don't understand.
I just okay, I get it if you have like excessive amounts of money and you just want to dip your toe into this new trend to be a part of it.
Sure.
And then realize it's ultimately not for you because it's not for anybody. But to spend money on these ugly ass shoes that are going to be done in a month. And some of them are very expensive.
Yes.
Yes. It disgusts me.
I can't.
I'm disgusted.
You're all going to be embarrassed. You're all. Now, who am I with a ripped mom jean and torn inner thigh? But I will stand at the top of the hill and say that you're making poor decisions.
They're making a bad decision. Yeah. I'm not interested in this look at all. It's time to move on. But yeah, maybe a bike short just to get you from A to B. I think you could.
Yeah, and just be like so sad for the rest of my life. I've been scanning through my Instagram and I've been so unimpressed with the Kardashians because they're just wearing workout gear.
I know.
I can't. I did find, however, this makeup artist who I wanted to recommend to you. I've been recommending to everyone, and she stylistically is me to a T.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Katie Jane Hughes.
Okay.
She's a massive makeup artist from England, I believe England, and she has these amazing, huge rimless glasses that I need to get my hands on. But she does incredible makeup, and her style is on point.
Okay, so what am I? Katie J. Hughes?
Katie Jane Hughes.
Jane. Oh, there she is.
All
right.
Her whole thing is she does tons of her makeup with her hands. Like, and she's a Glossier representative. Which
my God, she's stunning.
I know.
She's wearing a wig here? What? People in wigs? The wig world is wild. Have you ever looked into the wig world?
Oh, yes, of course.
My God. I can't believe how many people are just wearing wigs.
I think someone told me once, like, the majority of people you see on TV or movies it's either a wig or it's not their real hair.
Okay, so I get that like, with like extensions, clip-ins, a weave, like whatever. I get that. Or like you're walking a red carpet and you want to do like a different look. I get it. And I am here for it. But like the world of wigs and like what you can get away with of like ones that they make of like the lace front wigs with like the baby hairs and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's insane. But I
can't believe what people get away with. People are fascinating.
She's on set, I think, right now with like this project. And then there's this hair guy that's with her that's like, he has to do all these wigs. So she's been wearing them. But yeah, like, I mean, just the product she's been recommending, like her skin looks amazing. And
I love her little crooked tooth.
I know. She's the best. She's so cool.
She is very cute.
It's a
you
hot
guys,
reco.
This is a good follow.
It's a great follow, and like her style, I'm like obsessed with.
Okay, so are you going to get these rimless glasses though? They're you.
Yeah, I did like a classic stock. I've never, and I found them. I think it's Silhouette Eyewear, so I'm going to look into those and get those big babies.
Well, I know that you and I were, because we both follow the showrunner for Busy.
Yeah.
And I got those star glasses that she had posted about before because I couldn't resist them.
Where are they from? Are they
they're
Chanel
from,
or
they're
Gucci?
from like, no, they're not. They're like $40 with my prescription.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you get these?
It's a website called Vogue Me, but like double O's, and then the O's are like glasses.
Really?
Because I'm also a great internet stalker, and I found them. I mean, they took maybe like 3 weeks-ish to get to me. Fine. But $40. They were super cheap. Put in my prescription. Bob's your uncle. And I'm now Elton John.
So wait, do they put in your prescription?
Yeah. Yeah.
$40. I'm gonna get them.
Yeah,
They're
you have
incredible.
to.
I'm just gonna copy. I saw them and I literally messaged you on Instagram and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, they're incredible.
They're so
nice.
nice.
I put them on the other night with my mom because we were sitting down all watching a movie, and I was like, "Well, time to bring out Elton." And John knows what that means. My mom does not. And she was like, "What are those glasses?" My mom is also obsessed with them. Yeah. I
Does
love
John
those
like
things.
them?
He just knows that I'm becoming more ridiculously eccentric, and he's just accepting of it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, he's very accepting of my bullshit. It's lovely.
I will tell you, outside of style follows on Instagram, is Jennifer Love Hewitt. I just started following yesterday because my friend Audrey was like, "You need to follow Jennifer Love Hewitt on Instagram. It is insane." And let me tell you, she does these things called like refrigerator confessionals. She likes the light given off from her fridge, and that's where she does her stories.
No way.
I'm not kidding you. So she likes Bachelor in Paradise. So she's been opening her fridge, not eating anything, and talking about Bachelor in Paradise from her fridge.
That's some like serious control.
Yeah. And then when she thinks she's being really funny or like something's crazy, she'll do like a shot of Tito's vodka from her fridge as like a punchline. And I'm like, okay, it's insane.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give this a follow.
Yeah, and there's many posts where she's like, "I hope I get to keep working."
Like, okay. Listen, sister, we all feel the same way. Who knows when our last day will be?
I know. Should we talk about our first sponsor before?
Yeah, I was just pulling it up. Me and you were on the same page. Yeah, I was literally just clicking on it. Oh, baby. So our very first sponsor today is Rothy's. They are adorable, amazing shoes. That have a good cause behind them too. They're amazing. Nice. They're stylish. Oh my God, holy hit your S's. Stylish, sustainable, and comfortable enough for everyday wear anywhere. So why does style have to mean zero comfort? How sick are you of blisters and sore knees and sore feet from wearing heels all day and all night? Oh my God, talking my language. I cannot live in heels. I just can't do it.
So these shoes are actually made from recycled plastic water bottles, which is insane. And they're also incredibly comfortable and stylish and cute. And so if you're in the mood to ditch your heels, this is where you should go. You should go to Rothy's. I got a leopard pair, which are like, I mean, it's the vibe.
It is the vibe. If you're going to do a cute little flat, leopard print is the way to go.
They're a nice little loafer, which, I'm a Diane Keaton at heart, and I can't recommend them more, and they're so freaking comfortable, and as someone who's, like, lost enough Birks around the city.
Help a girl out. So I got the pointed toe ones. I'm a big fan of the point. The points are very cute.
Oh, yeah.
Love them. So, yeah, the color and pattern selection is amazing. They're always updating their lineup, and they launch new colors every few weeks, and they sell out constantly. So, yeah, I mean, both Stacey and I are really into the leopard print. It's the way to go. You guys have to check these shoes out. They're absolutely amazing. I feel like woman to woman, we got to help each other out and share this information.
Listen, if you're going to have a comfy shoe, just like, get a good cause behind it too. Because like we said, they are made out of recycled plastic water bottles, which is amazing. And guys, they're machine washable, so you can throw them in the wash. And Yeah, so we love our Rothy's, and we know you will too. So right now, Rothy's has an amazing deal for our listeners. Use our code REGULAR to get free shipping, no minimum, which is incredible. So free shipping and free returns on your Rothy's shoes. And trust me, you won't return them. So go to rothys.com, which is ROTHYS.com, and enter REGULAR to get your cute shoes and free shipping. It's a no-brainer. Shoes that are comfortable, stylish, and sustainable, and free shipping. So,
get you some.
Yeah, go get your pair today. Rothys.com and our promo code REGULAR. Get it.
Get them while they're hot. They
Must.
are hot. Yeah, man, get some comfortable shoes. God, I feel like there's something else that I've been meaning to tell you, and now I'm drawing a blank on it. I feel like there's been pertinent information I've been meaning to share.
Okay, well, I have a couple things, so maybe it'll jog your memory. I would like to bring up a few things that have happened. First things first, Nick Jonas and Priyanka. Do you know this news?
I do. They're engaged?
Yes. It's so crazy to me. And also Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. Have we talked about this yet? I can't remember if we have.
So I used to be incredibly fascinated by the Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande situation.
Me too. I'm kind of over it now, but.
I'm over it now, but at the point when it first kind of all started to unravel, I was like, what is happening? And also, I think I've lost interest because he's deleted his Instagram account. And I sort of just enjoyed him, like, fawning over her all the time.
Yeah.
But then, like, commenting in the comment section, they would go back and forth. Like, it's too much. And I feel like,
I can't.
Listen, I hope that they live a lovely, happy, beautiful life together. But if it comes crashing down, I don't know what he's going to do. This man is smitten.
I think it's, like, so much that I can't even handle it. And, like, also, it's like, if you're messaging your boyfriend or your partner or whatever online and you, like, live with them or you're engaged, or it's like, what do you do? Call them, text them. What do you do?
Yes.
What are you doing online?
Having to project it to everybody else about how in love with this person you are, it's almost like you're publicly pissing on them.
Well, I mean, trouble is at bay. Like, the loudest people of the relationship are the ones with the biggest problem. Like, do I believe
100%.
Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin will get down the aisle? I don't think so.
No, I doubt it too. But I mean, they're constantly like, are they like a little less? I don't think I follow either of them on Instagram. Are they over the top?
I don't know. I saw these photos that made me laugh. I hope it was okay though for Justin. He was just like bawling his eyes out on like a stoop, and she was like comforting him. And I was like, "Go home, you guys."
What's going on? Actually, I just saw the picture of Jennifer Garner dropping off Ben Affleck to rehab, and he was a sobbing mess too. That's a real shitstorm.
So, okay, this is what I want to talk about as well. So, did you hear what happened? As if we're friends with them. I'm insane. So
we're friends with them. TMZ gave us the scoop.
Yeah, we're like, hey Jen, like, hey girl, see you later for cocktails.
Sorry,
apparently, he broke up with this, like, he was dating this SNL producer. They broke up, and then he went on some weird bender, and then
classic.
Jennifer Garner found like paparazzi photos or something of alcohol being delivered to Ben Affleck's house, and she was like,
I saw
no,
something
thank you, and went to his house and staged an intervention, and she was like, you're going to rehab now.
Whoa, yeah, I just read like a quick little blurb because if for some reason it popped up on like my points of interest on Google, which is an odd match, but I clicked it, so thank you, Google. But yeah, I mean, it's the father of her children. She needs this man to keep it together. She can't have him unraveling like this.
I know, but it was just like
crazy.
I thought it was badass, and then like the paparazzi was taking photos, and she came out and said something like, "It's not a good time. Like, you need to go."
Yeah. I like that she's handling business. I respect this Jennifer. Jennifer Garner's a badass no matter what, but she always seems to like keep to herself so much. So I like that she's just like a no bullshit, getting it done, still taking care of her family, even though he was a pure shithead.
Total shithead. And like, I'm like, she is a badass not to be messed with.
I agree. Yep, I agree. She looks amazing. He does not.
He looks terrible. Like,
and these giant
trash.
tattoos. What's up with the tattoos? Like, I mean, I just got a new tattoo, but I was going to say, I mean, you get like a big back piece, and all of a sudden, people know something's up. You're having a bad time.
That back piece is terrible, and he's so bloated and bawling his eyes out in the back of that car. And then I also laughed because I was reading. Sorry if you're going to hear music. There's some weird festival outside my house.
Oh, I don't hear it.
And she dropped off, or they dropped off, I'm literally, my brain is melting over this music. They went to Jack in the Box on the way to rehab.
Hey, you got to get in your last meal before you're stuck with shitty rehab meals. Get it. Get in there, get the good stuff. And speaking of meals, I do love that Jennifer Garner is all about doing these like food blog things on her Instagram. I think it's adorable.
I love it so much. She's the best.
I feel like it's funny because you think someone like Jennifer Garner, I mean, she's a huge star, huge movie star.
I mean, I guess.
I wanted to see that movie that she did of like where she was like the mom, like looking for like the killers of her kids. What was it called?
Can't remember.
Actually, it looked like badass. It was like the name of something, whatever. It looks awesome. But I mean, she hasn't really been anything in a little while, but you know, she's still like a billionaire and she's still like, no, this is the content that I want to give people. And she does the Ina Garten meals, and I love that.
She just seems like an all-around classic mom. And I also feel like, I think Jennifer Garner is in a bunch of movies, but I don't think anyone sees them. Like,
other than like, you think of like 13 going on 30. I mean, that's what comes to mind, and that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, like I'm not really like. I mean, I enjoy her. I mean, she's in this new Lena Dunham show, Camping or something. But
what's that? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It's following Lena Dunham. It's not out yet. The show is not out yet.
Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited for fall to hurry up and get here and all of the new shows. I am ready for some content. I actually just started watching. I know late to the party, but The Handmaid's Tale. So I'm gonna get into that. I've not watched it.
I'm not doing it. I remember reading the book in 8th grade, being like, and I was just like, this. It made me so upset.
It's crazy.
Upset. And I was just like, I simply cannot emotionally like go there. It would be like torture for me.
I see. I like a good emotional.
I know you love scary movies. I don't
battle.
get.
I love it. Actually, the other night I watched the movie Hereditary, which is like pretty decent.
That movie sounds insane.
So I liked it. It didn't scare the shit out of me the way that I thought it was going to because everyone said how amazing it was. But I might have just been taken out of it because I was like bouncing around from the kitchen, sitting down, the lights were on, and my mom and I were into it, but I knew that John wasn't, so that was making me like feel bad because he hates scary movies. Yeah, I love a good scary movie. I want it to be Halloween so that I can marathon some horror.
Now,
why don't you like them? You get too scared?
I get way too scared, but who's in Hereditary? Tony
Collette.
Tony Collette, who's like incredible. But I remember someone telling me like what happens, like scenes that happen, and I was like scared to go home.
I didn't. So I didn't know that I didn't really know much about the movie at all, other than everyone said that it was great. But yeah, there's some really gnarly scenes.
It stays with me. I can't shake it. I can't.
I'm usually pretty good that if I watch something horrible and then I put on like The Simpsons after, I can recover.
You need the cleanser.
I'm okay with
Maybe
that.
I'm not cleansing.
You need to cleanse. You need to cleanse with some Simpsons. Or how do you feel about all of these shows being rebooted? Like Murphy Brown coming back. Frasier is in talks of some stuff. What's your stance on this?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like Will and Grace, I'm glad it's back. Do I watch it regularly? No, but I think it did a really great job. But I also think it's like, doesn't this tell us that we are producing bad content if what we're looking for are the classics because they were structurally what we wanted from our television?
Yeah, but that being said, I am happy that things are going to go back to that. Even though we're going back to like the old classics, I think it is hope that we can find other new shows to be made.
But it makes complete sense because literally America is imploding on itself.
Yeah.
And now we
need some feel good.
We are just desperate for a feel good.
Yeah.
We want to feel good and we can't watch The Big Bang because we're not like...
Oh, God. Get that.
I know.
That show.
They make $1 million an episode.
I just am not sure about Kaylee Cuoco.
I know. I follow her on Instagram. She seems like someone you'd want to have a drink with. Like, I'm like, oh, she seems really nice. But, like, I think, what is she going to do next?
Oh, my God. First of all, she probably never has to work again because she made so much money off that show.
And she's married to a billionaire.
And she's married. What does her husband do?
Her like husband's dad is like a billionaire, and then her husband's like a jockey horse guy.
Oh,
like a jockey, yeah.
Oh, so is he like tiny? Is he a tiny little
yes.
thing? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Well, good for her. She doesn't have to do anything anymore because, once you've been Penny on The Big Bang Theory for 100 years, you can't work after that.
No, they've done 12 seasons.
I mean, unless she like later on gets to do like what Julia Louis-Dreyfus did.
Oh, but she's not that. But she's not Elaine.
She's not that. No. Oh my God, no. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus is just fantastic. Oh. I truly don't know enough about Kaylee Cuoco or her work. I've actually never even watched this show. So I'm merely jumping to conclusions here. I just don't see it.
The Big Bang Theory is kind of like it's like a kid's show for adults. Like everyone's in bright colors. No one actually wears those kind of clothes. The bedroom, like the sets don't make any sense. Anyways, I could go on. But do you follow her on Instagram?
No, I've looked at some of her stuff before because the girl that runs Gold Sheep that gives all the girls at WWE a bunch of stuff, she works closely with her. But her wedding looked beautiful.
Oh my God.
As it should, but it looked stunning.
Her wedding dress and the makeup and the setting, it was incredible. I was obsessed. Very pretty. Obsessed.
Sorry, I'm crunching ice. 1 second.
Oh, that's okay. I have a crunch. Do you always eat ice?
No, I just had I have a leftover iced tea that I got from Starbucks. So I'm just eating the ice now, but normally I don't. I feel like that's like isn't there like something weird if you like crunch ice or something? It's like you're like, I don't know, sexually stifled or something. Like, or like you peel off the label of your beer or some shit.
Oh, right. But I think it's also like you might need iron.
Oh, I've always needed iron.
Oh, there we go. Well, Dr. Quinn. I
feel like I've been iron deficient since I was like an infant. Every time I go to the doctor, they're like, well, your iron's low. But I haven't
every
had,
woman's is.
Everyone. Come on. Yeah, you know why my iron's low? Because I get my period every month. Jesus.
Oh, my God. Have you ever tried the Diva Cup?
No, but I saw who posted about using it and said that they really loved it. Oh, very weird, very random, but it was Candace Cameron Bure.
You're following her on Instagram?
Yeah, and you should too.
I don't think I like her.
No, she's a good follow, merely based for her workouts because her workouts are incredible, and she gives me like body inspiration. Her body's incredible. And she does workout videos that I have saved to my Instagram so that I can follow them later. Her workouts are awesome. She's got a tight little bod.
Really? And she must have a trainer that's like giving her these workouts.
She does. She works out with this girl, Erin Opria, that is like, I think that's who she works out with. That's like a badass. And the two of them work out together. So you get like the tips and tricks and stuff from the trainer. Really? But her body looks amazing. And like, yeah, it's DJ from Full House. But she looks awesome. I mean, especially when, you want to talk about show reboots. When that show came back, the first episode was so stupid, but then it actually was like a decent show.
You watched it?
I watched a little bit of it, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I did. And it's not bad, but yeah, she aged so well. For the one that was like the chubby little girl that was like, you know, teenager DJ. I mean, she's got what, like 4 kids. She's been married to Pavel Bure for 1,000 years. Like, I think they've done it.
I know, but I think it's just like ethically, like she's like super conservative, and isn't she super Christian? Not that I have any problem with anyone's religion, but she's a little much.
But I've heard that too, but I've not really noticed it in her posts.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll give it a follow.
I've not really noticed it. I mean, for her to go on and talk about using the Diva Cup or whatever, which is how this whole conversation started.
Of course.
But yeah, I saw her post something about that, and I didn't watch the whole thing because I was like busy doing something, and I just like scanned past it.
Right.
But yeah, she said she tried it and absolutely loved it, and it was not like a paid endorsement.
Yeah. I want to try it.
Do you think people ever do paid endorsements like in that capacity, even though they are being paid? And they're like, I swear this isn't an ad. That seems illegal.
I don't think they can say that it's not an ad, but I know that for sure people have been yeah, everyone gets sponsored.
You know what? I don't want to be sponsored by Diva Cup unless they sponsor a podcast.
Yeah, please.
And then I'll give it a whirl.
Give us a little cup skis. I always want to try it, and then I'm always like well into my period when I'm like, oh, I should try that.
I just don't think the whole extraction of it is where my problem lies.
You just got to like break the seal and pull her out.
But doesn't it get everywhere?
No, it's a cup. Do you ever get a cup of water and then you're like, oh boy?
Yeah, but I don't extract that cup of water from my vagine.
Right. Did someone just come in and give you a popsicle?
Yeah.
Okay, we are living two very different lives right now. Like, I got a tilt-a-whirl outside my house, and you just have guests coming in and bringing popsicles.
I don't know where that popsicle was from, but it was amazing. I'm so glad that it was brought to me to try. Hell yes.
Okay, speaking of sweet treats, let's talk about our next.
Just did it for me. That's awesome.
Are you sponsored by this popsicle? What the hell?
I wish I was. Oh my God. Send me all those popsicles. It's like chocolate chip or something.
Whoa.
Speaking of chocolate chips,
Ooh.
RX Bar. They're
bars.
whole food protein bars with simple, real ingredients.
We love RX bars here on the pod.
We do. Big fan.
Huge.
So RX Bar is a whole food protein bar. So what does that mean? It means that their bars are made with real whole ingredients. And that's like their biggest thing, is that you can see everything that is all the ingredients that go into the RX Bar. And they're all labeled right on the front. So you guys know which bars we're talking about. The egg whites, dates, nuts, right there on the front of the package. And then they just have like the best flavors. I am such a big fan of these, and we pretty much always have them stocked up in our house. But they want to build things. Yeah. Perfect per snack. So RX Bar wants to build things the right way. They believe in the power of transparency and let the core ingredients do all of the talking, with them listed right on the front of the packaging. Turns out that real food ingredients actually taste really good. They keep it simple. It's all right there. They're gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free. So whether you're into savory or sweet, chocolate or fruit flavors, there is an RX Bar for you, my friend. As we said, they're great. They're a great purse snack or just breakfast on the go, whatever you need.
Oh, yes. An airport treat. My God. Throw it in your backpack.
Post-workout, too. They're great after a workout.
Oh, yeah. And they come in 14 delicious flavors. They've got mango pineapple, chocolate hazelnut, peanut butter and berries, which is one of my favorites, chocolate sea salt, coconut chocolate, mixed berries, peanut butter chocolate, and coffee chocolate. And they've got seasonal flavors, too, which is really amazing.
I would also just like to take a quick second to talk about the RX nut butter. Oh, a nut butter.
Nut butter.
They've got honey, cinnamon, peanut butter, and vanilla almond butter. I love a good flavored butter. I am into. Why is that so funny to you?
Well, I love nut butters. But I was telling someone how much I like nut butters the other day, and they're like, "You're insane." The word nut butters is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's delicious.
It's delicious.
There's also 9 grams of high quality protein, and
which is amazing.
They come in squeezable and spreadable packaging. So put that in your hat. Put that little feather in your hat. But yeah, we're big fans. I love the peanut butter berry one's definitely probably my favorite as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piggyback on you for that one.
It's so good. It's undeniable. So pals and gals, for 25% off your first order, just visit rxbar.com/regular and enter our promo code regular at checkout. And again, you will get 25% off your first order. Once again, visit rxbars.com/regular and enter our promo code regular at the checkout.
Get you some bars, shove them in your purse, call it a day.
Call it a day. You know what I mean?
Call it a day.
I love them. So what I wanted to, did you remember what you wanted to say to me before I jump in on my
no, it was something smut related, and I thought that I was going to get to it with like the Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck. What about Post Malone and his plane that had to land? Why are you rolling your eyes at this? This was a big deal.
It's a huge deal. I have a lot of cues that need to be ate about Post Malone. Like, who is this person?
I'm not even really sure what a Post Malone is, but
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Here's the thing, friends. Little planes, don't trust them.
Don't travel in them. I had to take a little plane one time.
How terrifying.
To an appearance. And I think it was just me, Charlotte Flair, and Kofi Kingston. And it was so tiny. We had to just sit in our seats, couldn't move around. I can't remember where we were going to and from and why the three of us were in this tiny little plane together, but not a good experience. Also, if you're remotely claustrophobic, no thank you.
No.
But even if you're on a regular size private jet, still scary, and they go way fast. They're very scary.
Have you been on a private jet?
I have.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
the luxury of it all. Was it so fun?
Yeah. It is. It's a very good time. It's a good time because there's like, it's what you think it's going to be. There's great cocktails, great food. There's music playing. It's a good time.
Can't you just like walk your dog onto it? Like like they don't even care?
I think so because you don't go through like regular security.
You don't?
You still have to like go through security, but it's like a different screening process that like to get on, like it's just done separately. Like it's not like regular TSA. I don't think.
Right.
No, you know what? It's not because so one time I was on the jet. And I forgot my ID, or I left my ID in John's wallet.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, because then I had to take like a regular flight back home. And I ended up getting through security. It was a whole to do. But yeah, because I did not need my ID to get onto the other plane. Like once they have like a list and a whole thing. So I don't really know how it works. All of that stuff is like significantly above my pay grade. But being on a private jet's pretty badass. Oh my God, I will say.
I'm gonna have to slap that on the vision board and like get that going because I think that that's the vibe that I need to live in.
Like I've heard other people say, like I know that there's like some kind of club group, something or other, that you can like be a part of like a private jet club, and it's like $5,000 to rent it, which like is obviously a lot of money, but if you're on a private jet, probably not that much money for you.
Right.
And you can like share them with people, but I feel like those are the planes that go down. Like that's a scary plane. Don't get on it.
Oh my God, have we not seen any sort of historical musician movie biopic?
Totally.
It's the plane.
It's the plane. Don't get on the tiny planes.
Before I realize like how long we've been chatting because this always flies by, we need to talk about your tattoos.
Yes.
Multiple tattoos.
So I'm very excited. I have a moon tattoo that I got with like some stars and stuff around it. And then I loved the way that this girl did her stars so much that I got her to sprinkle some behind my ear too. It's like little moon dust. So me and my girlfriend Jackie, so when... Guys, this is when we get a little crazy on this podcast. When Mercury went into retrograde.
Yes.
Her and I both. Yeah, I mean, we all went a little psycho. We all went so crazy. And her and I, we would talk about it. And it like really affected us, made us question our sanity for weeks. For weeks we felt that way. So anyways, we had been talking. And I was like, I want to get another tattoo. She was down to do whatever. I'm like, well, let's go get some moon tattoos. I feel like that's like. I like it. I'm into, paying a little homage to the moon that ruined my life for a second. But, so I got the moon and the stars. We found this really adorable tattoo artist in Tribeca in New York. Sarah, let me get her last name. But she did such a good job. And they're so, like, tiny and dainty and pretty. I couldn't have asked for a better job. So her name is Sarah Gaugler, Gaugler. She's, like, this cute little ethereal woman. And she did me up. So I've posted on my Instagram what my moon looks like. And then Jackie, she got a really cute one that's like a little half moon with a little face in it. Lovely. Aww. So pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
How
big
long
fan.
did it take to get?
Oh, it was like 30 minutes for everything. For when she started doing it, the actual tattoo itself does not take very long. And like it's pretty tiny. Like the stars are so small, and then there's like these little like swirly bits in there that she did too, and like there's a lot of like dots and like stippling in the moon. But yeah, by the time she like drew it up and got it on my body, I mean, I was only there for about an hour max.
Oh my gosh! And how much did it hurt behind the ear?
No, the arm hurt more than the ear. The ear didn't really hurt. So really? your arm hurts more almost because there's like. I guess there's like more nerves in there that are connected to other parts of your body. So as you're doing it, it might like shoot up your arm or down your arm. Really? Or you like feel it in like in your ribs or something. But behind my ear, it was so quick, but it's like, it's more the sound than anything. But none of it really hurt. I don't find tattoos hurt that bad.
Huh.
Yeah. You don't have any tattoos, hey?
I know. I want to get some, but I'm scared to like make the move. Make the decision. Make the decision to do it.
I'm a little bit like flippant with my tattoo. I mean, I love all the ones that I have, and I feel like I'm like covered in them or anything, but I don't like waste too much time thinking about it. I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to go do this and I'll get it and it'll be fine.
I get
so nervous. And so far, so good. except for my tramp stamp. That is hilarious.
I always forget that you have one.
Me too. I always forget about it, and every now and then I'll catch it in the mirror, and I'm like, hey, girl, I remember that.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, how you doing? How's 16-year-old me hanging in there? Yeah, it's like such an ugly little flower. But when I see it, it does crack me up. Like, I don't even hate it. I find it hysterical.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got to embrace it. You know what I mean?
You have to. I mean, listen, we're all a little bit ridiculous. Not everything's going to be so cool and perfect. No. We roll on. And it's like a point in your life. It was like that was a point in my life when I thought that thing was so cool. It is very ugly. I should take a picture and post it.
You really should. And
I should do a flashback Friday of my tramp stamp.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
I'll do one this week.
I'm down
for it. I'll do it this week. I'll get it out there.
There's a comedian friend of mine, and he has like tons of tattoos, and he had a quote, and there was a misspelling, and he just had them write an arrow and an asterisk that said shit happens. And I was like, you know what? Way to embrace it.
Yes. Yeah, you have to. Not everything's perfect. It's fine. I don't think like tattoos are supposed to be like overly serious. Like I do like the ones that I have, like my new one I love. My favorite one that I have is my nanny's signature on my arm from like a card she wrote me. And my wedding ring, obviously. I love that one. It's just a little heart on my finger. And then I've got a heart that I have with my mom. Yeah, I got a bunch of little like random tiny ones.
That red one's really held up.
I know. It's crazy though. I was like really allergic to the red ink, and that messed me up. And I guess people are allergic to red ink and red hair dye.
Really?
Red can mess you up, and I've actually had, if anyone uses makeup like around my eyes that has too much red pigment in it, like a purple or like sometimes a pink, my eyes can get really irritated with it.
Really?
Oh, I thought I like got the hep. I was so afraid because it just wasn't healing, and it cracked, and it looked like infected almost. So I went back to the place, and I was like, oh my God, like what did you guys give me? And he was like, yeah, it was like a really old school tattoo parlor in the beaches in Toronto. Really? But yeah, he was like, some people just react poorly to it, and it healed and it was fine. But yeah, it took a really long time to like sort its shit out.
Ooh, gross.
I know, it was really scary. I was like, well, and it was so random too, because my mom and I were walking down the street, and I had just not long ago gotten something on my ribs, and my mom was like, oh, well, I want to go get a tattoo. So I'm like, okay, what do you want to go get? So it was like very spur of the moment. We were literally just walking down the street and decided to go do it. So yeah, I was like regretting it afterwards. I'm like, this is how I die, from this one random tattoo that I got, and now I've got like some kind of blood poisoning, but here I am. It's fine.
You survived.
None of that happened. I survived.
Wow. See, I'll be terrified. I'll be now absolutely terrified.
No, everywhere's so clean. Just don't go to like a gross little spot. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I don't know. Shall we talk about our...
Oh, look at us.
Our last
Synced
sponsor.
up.
We're synced.
Okay, so our next sponsor, you guys, is Ritual. Yeah, Ritual. So it's vegan, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, and allergen-free, all made within the USA without any synthetic fillers or colorants. It's all vitamins.
Yes.
Supplements, yeah.
Supplements is the word that you heard. So if you want...
Supplements.
So Ritual is an amazing way to fill in the gaps in your diet, so you can be basically checking off every box. In the morning, they have the only omega-3 that actually tastes good because they use natural mint essential oils, which is amazing. I use the vitamin D, and Ritual is honestly the first vitamin I remember to take. So if you are looking to fill the holes in your diet, we could not recommend Ritual more.
Yeah. I also feel like I'm definitely at the point in my life where I realize I need to start taking more vitamins. You have to, especially women. Like, there's so much stuff that we miss that our body needs. So to be able to tap into Ritual, and what's so cool about them too is that they're subscription based. Right. So there's no gap in nutrient levels. It's $30 a month, and they're delivered right to your door. You're buying omega-3 for yourself for the cost of a Ritual bottle, and you can fill the gaps in your diet with your best sourced ingredients. And it's so I love being able to have stuff that's subscription based, because our lives all get busy, especially with vitamins. Yeah. I'll take something and be like, oh, I love taking this, and then I run out of it, and then I don't replace it right away. So yeah, I can't recommend this enough to you guys.
Oh, yeah. So 95% of women, like we were saying, do not get the vitamins and minerals they need on a daily basis. So Ritual has created a smarter vitamin with the 9 essential ingredients women lack most. So if you go to ritual.com/regular, you can find out more information and find out if this is for you. Happiness guaranteed. No questions asked. You can cancel at any time. So if you want to try it and see if it works, then this is the best kind of place to try it out. So again, go to ritual.com/regular. Choose clean ingredients backed by science. Sign up now at ritual.com/regular.
Take it. Yeah, I really do love subscription-based things. I've been on the subscription-based deal with Glossier for a little while.
Oh, really?
But so to be honest, I don't really remember signing up for that because I was getting one of their cream blushes and then a boy brow. But it wasn't, their dusk, the dusk cream blush is my favorite one of theirs. And I don't run out of it enough.
You need so little.
You need so little of it. But what I want to go back in and set up for the subscription is the serums.
So you've been liking the serums.
Love the serums. Big fan of the serums.
Which one do you recommend?
I use all 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah, because you can buy them in like the trio. One's like a vitamin C. One's like the bounce one to just add some more like collagen and whatnot into your face. Another one's like a purifying. So I like all 3 of them. And I'll just kind of like, I'll just mix and match which ones I want to use on a certain day or whatever. But yeah, really? I really like them.
And you notice a difference?
Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just like their products anyways, and I've just been on like the serum bandwagon for the last little bit anyways. Like I've been trying a bunch of all different ones. But yeah, Glossier is good, and I feel like they make my skin feel really like bright and nice and clear. But what's cool is that when you're on those subscription-based things, like even like I went in and just canceled my the cream blush. It's so cool that you can just go in and cancel it, and it's not a big deal, and no one's questioning you about it.
Yeah, because I mean, the canceling, like when you have to do the whole runaround, you just feel like you're like being scammed or something.
Totally. Yeah, exactly. I'm not into that. No. And I was on the subscription for Way hair products too, and I stopped it, but I think I might get back on it because they've got a lot of nice stuff.
So here's the thing. So, a friend of mine was on Instagram, Auntie Donahue, who's incredible, and she said that she started following the Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye, his like hair tutorials, and he loves Way. And I'm wondering if he's sponsored by Way, but either way, she bought the products and her hair looks freaking amazing.
Not only that, but so currently I've got their the dry texturizer. I have a dry foam that is just like you can pop it in your hair when you just want to like let your hair air dry, and it'll give it a little bit of texture. I've got their beach spray. But here's the real kicker is that I have their rose oil hair and body lotion. That stuff is to die for.
Really?
Love it. It smells incredible. And using I actually like using a body oil sometimes instead of just a moisturizer. It's quite nice. It's not heavy. It doesn't leave any like residue behind or anything. It's really nice.
Does it absorb into your skin?
Yeah, big time. And then you can like pop it in your hair too if you needed to get like some flyaways and whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And this is all at Sephora too, right? If I can go do that.
Yeah. They have it at Sephora, and then I've also just ordered it right online from Way.
Really?
Yeah, because then you can do the subscription if it's something that you're into.
See, this is what I need to get into because I need to just become like a mogul. Like Jen Atkins is like now a full mogul.
It's crazy. I saw her post something the other day or the other week of it was a picture of her somewhere, and she was like, oh, this was before when I had no money and I couldn't afford a trainer and blah, blah, blah. I mean, she always looks amazing. Yeah. But like funny to like, you know, everyone's got like this struggle, and then you just like break out and hit the pavement and make some shit happen. It's amazing.
I just feel like you can't be successful on just one thing. Like she's a hairstylist and is like probably paid the most, has the highest, you know,
serious
clientele. Yeah. And like, but still has this like company that she's running.
Yeah. Yeah, and her stuff's really nice. Another girl that is like that too is Kristen S.
Her products are really great at Target.
Yeah,
you guys.
They're really, really nice. Yeah, I definitely recommend her stuff too. Damn, I was just at Target. I should have got some. Damn.
Well, we can't even get it in Canada. That's what sucks. Is I loved Kristen S products, but I can't get them.
Yeah, even just now, like, so my mom came to Target with me, and it's really a bummer that Targets aren't in Canada anymore.
No, and I mean, This is unrelated, but it was brought to my attention that I couldn't even buy a Peloton bike if I wanted. They don't even come to Canada.
No.
My Peloton, I know.
I know. I mean, that's your deal. I saw the commercial yesterday. I'm like, it still gets me. Like, I'm very intrigued by this.
I know. And it's like kind of affordable if you have money.
Yeah. It's not crazy.
No, it's not,
I mean, it's definitely not cheap. Let's not kid ourselves here, but it's not like.
No.
It's not. It's you can make it happen if you save up a couple pennies. You can make it happen.
Yeah, but apparently they don't ship to Canada, and I have been messaging them on Instagram, and they have not responded back.
I'm surprised they don't ship to Canada. Like, why is shipping to Canada such a big deal?
I have no. Maybe it's duty, but I have no idea. It makes no sense. To me.
That is dumb. That's very dumb. Well, we should write the border and give them shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
It's their fault. It's all their fault.
Yeah.
I feel like we did it. Yeah,
we did it. We did it. We're done. I'm stretching as we're talking right now.
And I know that you've got to get out the door because you've got a show tonight.
But I'm so excited for our reunion.
Oh my God, me too. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. So I'm going to get into Toronto tomorrow night. And then at some point, you and I are going to have a Caesar and a little bit of a hangout. And it's going to be exceptional.
We have to take a picture this time.
Yeah, I'm so bad for that. I never take pictures.
Me neither, girl.
I'm so bad for it.
Me neither.
And then it's terrible.
It's fine. We're figuring it out. We'll both wear our Glossiers. We'll go full face Glossier and just have a real regular girl's time.
I'll bring my glasses for you to inspect.
Oh my God, that's so exciting to me. Okay,
yeah, definitely.
Well, I can't wait to see you in
I'll see
Canada.
you in a few days. And for listeners, you guys can hear us next week.
Bye.
Bye.